Yeah, look. It's fucking doing that thing. So what the fuck was I talking about? I was talking about how I'm a I'm a weird man, and I have really nothing going on, because I'm thinking about this as like, okay, no, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about how my face feels like a Disney animation, right? Because the fuck, what? Oh god, it's so strange. It's so strange because like when I'm talking normally, right? Like without the whole recording situation, I feel like there's like nothing really to say, right? Because I can just babble on about literally nothing. This is honestly just an experience to see like, can I get away with recording, like, can I get away with like putting literally nothing on the internet and people going like, yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know. It's literally just some guy rambling in the middle of the night. No visuals whatsoever. Oh, I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. Well, I can't sleep. I'm just fucking thinking. I can't stop thinking. What was it? My face feels like a Disney animation. Talking is so weird. Yeah, because the thing is, without, I've always hoped, and like I've always wanted to like record all these thoughts I have in my head, but like the idea of being recorded changed it so much, you know? Like, usually you can ramble on without really thinking about what you say because, you know, who gives a shit? No one's even around to listen to you. But now, there's something like recording everything you sing right there and then. And now you're like, okay, I gotta be focused on what I'm thinking, what I'm saying. Because usually when you're by yourself, you can say some pretty obscene things, right? You can say literally nothing. Or the worst things that can put you on an FBI, like, watch list, you know? It's like, okay, this guy says something this guy says something, I think, wrong, like, you know, get him. That we're gonna keep an eye on this fool. Even though, there's, where did that come from? How did like everybody collectively just decide that we are being watched constantly by the FBI? The FBI are just looking at us, watching. Like, do you think, like, okay, imagine some guy getting paid to watch like some dumb person at their computer fucking like jacking off to some weird shit on this, and computer's like, this is, I get paid for this. I'm just what? Is this guy a threat to humanity? He's fucking jacking off to what? Like, what's the phobia like of like where you're scared of holes? Like trypophobia. You ever see those pictures of those people with like a billion holes in their hands? That's disgusting. But like, yeah, he was just going crazy, you know, like screaming around like a monkey to something like that. Maybe a guy's putting his dick in one of those holes. I was like, that's just getting him going. And he's just sitting there like, just, what am I? Who's paying me to do this? Like, if I were to close my eyes, if I were to get up and leave, would I? Is that a bad thing? Am I gonna be the one who calls like World War III because I decided not to watch the guy jack off to people with holes in their hands? I don't know. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, I saw this video about, there's like not even like this video, like there's like so many like videos where it's like this guy is, we're constantly being watched, and to an extent like we are, but I don't think it's like to the extent like we're thinking. I feel like this is I think I think everybody understands that this is like a big joke that like the FBI are constantly watching. Cause like that's just ridiculous, of course. Like you can't fucking do that shit. Like how you gonna hire like how much people okay, hypothetically, there is an FBI agent watching us all. Every time we're on our electronics, we look at that camera, we give it a good old wink, and that guy sees it and winks back. There's a person there watching, right? Okay, let's say that they're fucking. It's just one guy, one person, right? Every FBI agent is assigned to one person. That's already like millions upon millions of people, right? Okay, let's say they're watching multiple people at once. That is still that's a big number. I'm not gonna do the math because I'm not a mathematician. That's a big number. That's a really big number, right? So what the fuck? How how does that shit work, right? Like you can't do that. You can't just at this point it's just AI, right? Oh shit! I just saw something across. Fuck, I'm seeing shit now. But like, yeah, to an for what I mean to like to I think that was like my own shadow. Yeah, that's my own shadow. Fuck. Yeah, but like, I mean, think like the extent of like what we're being watched is probably like AI, just kind of like, oh man, this guy searched up dogs 10 times on the internet. We should show him dogs. I don't know. Like, that's just so strange. I'm cold. I'm so cold. Why is it so cold in my room? It's not even that cold. I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not like that. I'm tearing up. I'm tearing up though, because I'm yawning a lot. Shit. Never even thought of. Oh my goodness. I'm so tired. My brain is so fucking. I don't even know. But what I do know is that. What was that? Sorry? Shit, I can. I need to stop. No, 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 no. I can keep talking. I I don't know, cause like I'm always under the assumption that like I could just talk forever. Cause you there are these days where I'm just kind of sitting down right before I go to sleep, and I just have all these thoughts racing through my head, and I'm like, well, I can't just go to sleep. I have to say something. Like I get constantly distracted. I'm watching like a TV show, like they bring up like a minor detail. I'm like, hold up. I can't stop. You gotta trust me. Adventure Time's creation myth is the fucking best thing in the world. It's so sick. It's so sick. Like, I know you just said God and everything, and like that's it. But speaking of God, how how the it's so sick. It like before there was time, before there was anything, there was nothing. But before there was nothing, there was monsters. What the fuck? That's so cool. Who made the monsters? How are monsters existing before nothing? Did monsters exist while there was nothing? Like, what the fuck? It makes no sense, but it's so sick. It's so cool. Okay, I think people are sleeping on Adventure Time's fucking world building. It's so cool. I think I've seen like, okay, what's that channel called that does the timelines things? It's like complete timeline explained. There's a one for Adventure Time, and they do a complete one of that, and it's so interesting. Constantly watching it because like it's just kind of there, and like you see like the globe of Adventure Time, and you're just like, that shit's fucking crazy. Like Marceline Simon, like those two are like those two carry world building and fucking Adventure Time. I think. Like, who the fuck else existed before then, right? Because like there's pre-Mushroom World War, and then there's post-Mushroom World War, and Marceline was there for both. And like they just have Marceline as baby for like post or during. I don't know, when Marceline is baby, the world's already like gone to shit. Like when has Adventure Time's world not been like shit, you know? Like they were like the humans, but they've been like in like a separate island. They were like Switzerland, man. They were like gone. They did not exist like at all. They just avoided everything somehow. Like peace out while the entire world changes drastically. And they're sitting here like, yeah, we got like an archipelago and shit and big little robots. That's it. Uh, all we need. Uh, um, what the fuck? It's just so cool. Oh my god, I can't. And then there's fucking Simon, or the Ice King. Best cartoon villain of all time, I'm telling you. No one even competes. Who the fuck is Azula? The I mean like I get it, but like come on, Ice King. If I know math, ice beats fire, okay? And therefore can Azula beat Goku? I don't fucking think so. Ice King probably can. I mean, look at him. He's a fucking old gremlin of a man who just has ice powers. He can totally beat Goku. Holy shit! There's this account on Twitter. Speaking of beating Goku with Ice King, there's this account on Twitter that is just literally everyone beating Goku. It's so ridiculous. It's just a picture of like anybody and Goku's dead body. It's like fuck, it's so fucking funny. I don't know why. It's just, this guy beats Goku, right? It's like so and so beats Goku. Scrooge McDuck from DuckTales, best fictional character of all time, by the way, can beat Goku. And it's just a picture of his dead body. Like, Goku dies. Like, of course, like, everybody knows Goku dies. That's not even like a spoiler. That's like saying Luke Skywalker is Dead's mom. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who gives a shit? But Goku's dead and everyone can beat him up. Fucking, what's it called? A car fucking ran him over and killed him. It was fucking hilarious. God, I'm still so cold. I didn't find warmth. I refuse to though. Ah, shit, man. Whack. What are you? Okay, so back in the day, back in the olden times, did like with radio, like what was like the earliest form of podcast, right? Was it just a guy talking for like hours? Cause that's me right now. Is this? Would you consider what I'm doing, sitting, lying down on my bed, facing my ceiling, thinking about nothing? Would you consider that a podcast? Could I get away with titling this video like Sleep Talk, Sleep Talk Podcast? Boom, there we go. That's a great title. That's a great title for a podcast. I don't know if that exists. That's a if this is that's a great title, an amazing title for a podcast. Cause I'm not even fucking talk. Fun fact: I do this shit all the time. I've always wanted recorded. I've always wanted to record shit, but I never really ended up doing it because I don't know. I was too tired. I didn't like the idea of recording my dumb thoughts. God, I'm a little pissed. Maybe touch my penis. Who knows? Holy shit, Scrooge McDuck. Oh my god, I can't. You don't even get me fucking started on Scrooge McDuck. Scrooge McDuck fucked. He's so fucking cool. It's just an immortal billionaire. What's not to love about the guy? He ripped a steamboat in half with his bare hands. He can beat Goku. I can't get that. Oh my god. Scrooge McDuck, he's so sick. He's so sick. Like, how the fuck do you just be like richest duck in the world? He has like so much money. It's ridiculous, bro. I want money. Money's so sick. How did that happen? How did that happen where like at some point man was just like money, right? I mean, yeah, I get it. It's been like, oh yeah, I want this. Here, I'll give you this for this. And then it turned into it went from, yo, you got the meats? I'll give you like 3 cans of salt for that meat. It was like, yo, that's sick. Yo, you got clothing? I'll give you like a deer for that clothing. Brother, thank you, God. Oh my goodness, this is the best thing in the world. And now it's like, yo, can I get this fucking this piece of jewelry that literally has nothing, that literally will not benefit me in any actual way other than to make me look fucking amazing? I'll give you some fucking paper I found off the street for it. It's like, brother, I would say less. Say fucking less. Give me that shit right now. I love capitalism. God, I'm so tired. Am I asleep right now? Shit, I have my eyes closed. My eyes are closed right now, man. If I know anything, is that I am willing to sit down and do jack shit for hours upon hours on end. You ever open and close your eyes one eye at a time? Like, right eye, left eye, right eye, left eye. It's fucking crazy. I don't want to go dizzy. It's like a wave or something. Ay, ay, ay. I'm not even bouncing up, and then I'm literally just kind of vibing here, just sitting. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. Hey, look at that. Hey, what the fuck? I'm just making noises now. I'm gonna cry again. No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm good. No, I'm all right. I'm just tearing up a little bit. Not cause I'm sad. It's just I'm just yawning. God, fuck. I hate that shit so goddamn much. You can't even pretend to not be crying. You know, like if something remotely sad happens in front of you and you end up like yawning and you start tearing up, but no one sees. No one sees. No one saw that you yawned. What? No one saw that you yawned. Am I speaking English? I'm sure I am. I'll think about it later. I'll never think about this ever again. This is after I'm done talking and end up passing out. I will not think of this ever again. But regardless, ah. I remember in school one time, it was like the last day of school. There was an assembly, and fucking, we were watching a presentation, and it was like a clip show of all the times, the best times we've had, and it's people were fucking pissing their pants, crying, bawling. I actually don't think anybody was, but I think that's like the reaction they're trying to give you. It's like you best be crying, son. I'm like, yeah, whatever, Gramps. Nah, and I'm yawning, and I start tearing up and I start rubbing my eyes because I don't want to start tearing up. I'm yawning, right? And my friend looks at me, rubbing my eyes, tearing up, like, brother, are you crying? I was like, shit. What do you say at that point? Like, if you say no, you're like, oh yeah, this pussy was crying. Like, no, I'm not crying. I'm serious. I'm just yawning. Please believe me. I mean, nowadays for me, people are just like, "Oh, you're just yawning." Alright, I get it. I don't know. I just tend to rub my eyes a lot. I really shouldn't, but I do anyway. It's a bad habit of mine. I mean, I don't really care. And they get itchy. Whatever. I'm gonna wax philosophies. God, waxing philosophies. Fuck Vagabond. It's so fucking good, but I can't, for the love of God, get into it. Like, okay, I read Vagabond. It's so good. You don't understand. It's visually stunning, right? And the fucking shit they talk about is like, it makes you fucking think for hours. But the fucking problem for me is that they don't fucking talk like normal people. I swear to goodness, every person, like, okay, what's the fucking name of the guy who pretended to be Sasuke Kyojuro for the while? Yeah, that guy. I think he's like the most relatable guy out there in Vagabond because, like, I think out of everyone, he's like that I can remember. I can't remember a single person's name besides Miyamoto Musashi, fucking Sasuke Kyojuro, and that's it. That's it. Cause like I swear to, oh my god, like everybody talks as if they were like the new fucking what's his name, Socrates. Who cares? Philosopher. Oh my goodness. Like every two chapters, someone's like going like popping off in philosophy, and like I'm reading it, I'm going, sheesh, damn, that's sick. My brain is going like tick tock, tick clock, right? But at the same time, I'm like, holy shit, why don't you just tell the guy to fuck off, right? Like, there's like so much conversations about what it means to be strong, and I get it, that's a part of like Miyamoto Musashi's whole deal is that he's trying to figure out what it means to be strong, but holy fucking Christ, the amount of times that's just brought up is it's not frustrating. It's just like in retrospect, you like while you're reading it, you're like, damn, this shit crazy, and then you look back. Like at least for me, I'm looking back at that shit. I'm like, what the fuck were they even talking about? Like that shit made no sense. I don't even know like left from right, and you expect me to understand the value of what strong is, brother? You're expecting less from me. God damn. There's so much. I read manga because they got pictures. I'm not, and then you're trying to tell me that like life is meaningless. Oh, they don't say that, but like, what gives life, brother? Just show me funny picture, please. That's all I'm looking for. I'm looking for picture. They don't even have booba. Oh my goodness, for like the longest time, like all you needed to do to like get me into like any manga is that like if I saw like nipple in like once, like when I was a young lad, if I saw one nipple, I'd be like, this is S tier manga. I'm reading it all the way through because if there's nipple, there might be sex. That's so cool. This is so cool. Shit like that. I don't know. Vagabond's great. You should read it. It's so beautiful, man. Like the artwork is stunning, brother. There's like I got a tier list. I got a tier list. Ooh, I love my tier list. My tier list is so fucking awesome. It's like it's got everything, man. It's got anime. It's got manga. It's just got anime. It's not much. It's just there's like the really really good anime. Well, not really really good. It's anime I really really like. It's like for me personally, nothing to beat Gintama and One Piece. That's just the best animes, and they're just that special to me. And then there's like the big boys, right? The big kahunas on deck. You see these guys, they're gonna like it's one of those pictures of like that really buff dude, and they're like, "Yo, this guy slapped your ass. What you gonna do?" And like usually the typical answer is just like run your ass away. Like, damn, I bend over and let him fuck me or something like that. I don't know. I let him fuck my wife and watch shit like that. Like pussy shit. You run away from the big strong man. Like those guys walk up to the block. Oh my, you saw that? You're okay. So like I think he's like the second strongest man on earth. Like I saw this. It wasn't a meme, but like I don't know. Like someone was like, "Yo, this guy slaps your mom. What you do?" And it was like the second strong. And then like that guy in the photo was like, "Brother, I never slapped anybody's mom. I love moms. Happy Mother's Day." It's like, damn, this guy watches anime. What a loser. Yeah, Gintama One Piece, top tier, best tier. I don't know. Nothing made me feel as much as those two anime ever. And then there's like the big boys, which is like, I don't know, Chainsaw Man. That's pretty sick. There's a fucking Sting coming out like Sunday, I think. That's gonna be pretty cool. Oh yeah, and there's a. Fuck me, man. There's a. What's it called? There's a trailer for that shit. And there's like Good Hater shit. I love that shit so goddamn much. It's so good. It's so edgy, gory, and all that shit. But it's so like it's edgy, gory, and like all the best ways. And it's not even depressing. It's just fun. It's so fun, and I love it. Why can't more edgy shit be like Dota Hit the Road or Chainsaw Man, where it's so gory, bleak, and depressing? Well, not like Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man's slightly more depressing, but like, it's fun. It's all in good fun at the end of it. Oh my god, holy shit. Okay, so the guy, I don't think it was the guy. It's a lady who made Dota Hit the Road. Fucking made a new manga called Die Dark. Literally the same fucking thing as Dora Hidro, but I don't give a shit. It's so goddamn fun to read. I love it so much, and the art is amazing. It is great art. I love it to death. Cummies in my tummies. Shit. That was a thing for like, what am I doing? I was talking about tier lists. I didn't even finish. Who gives a shit? Chainsaw Man, don't hear the real fucking Vinland Saga. Oh my god, Vinland Saga. Oh, don't get me fucking started. Berserk, all that shit. Um, Most I Go, One Punch Man. And then below that is like shows I really like, and that's where like literally every other anime resides. I don't give a shit, honestly. Even like real big boys like Code Geass. I loved Code Geass. It was really good, but I didn't really feel much from it. Full Metal Alchemist. You know, I finally finished that fucking show like 10 years ago. I watched it and I got like to like the last 10 episodes of Brotherhood. I'm talking about Brotherhood, right? Yeah, Brotherhood. I got to the last 10 episodes of Brotherhood, and then I just stopped. I just stopped watching it and I never finished it. And it took me 10 years to go back and fully watch it. Good show, good show. B tier. Yeah. I'm so tired. Well, I'm not even awake. Oh shit, yo, that sleep talking, I, that sleep talking thing I was talking about. Sleep talk, pod talk. Yeah, talkcast pod show. That's the Team 4 Stars podcast. That's a good one. They talk. Yo, it's so crazy how people were like, one day, were just like, yo, I'm gonna talk for like an hour, and people are gonna come in their pants and give me money for this, just for talking to someone. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I mean, of course, it makes sense, because talking is a form of fucking entertainment, brother. That's how it works. Like, as much as people are like confused as to, you know how many fucking times I've heard, I don't get it. I'm just fucking talking, and everybody just seems to give me money and love me for it. Brother, it's because it's entertaining. Like, people rambling and talking, even, no matter what it's fucking about, as who gives a shit? It's fucking entertaining. Everybody wants to watch a guy just talk. Who gives a shit? It's just a guy talking. Oh my goodness. How many? It's cold. Fuck. I gotta get under my blankie. Okay, I'm less cold. Oh my goodness. Y'all ever sleep like butt ass naked? I don't know why that's such a big controversy. Not a big deal. Yo. Oh yeah, let me go back to my tier list, cause that's important. Cause I've always wanted to talk about that shit. Fucking. Then there's the fuck category, you know. Like, you ever read a story and then you're just like, fuck, shit, fuck, man, what the fuck? There's two that goes there, and that's Always Simon Poon Poon and Fire Punch. Holy shit, holy fuck those two manga. I love them to death, top 10. But holy shit, they're so fucked. I'm too warm now. I'd rather be freezing to death and complain about it later. Sorry, my throat feels weird. I think I'm about to vomit or something. Oh my god. Ever since that one episode of Breaking Bad, I guess spoil. Who gives a shit? Ever since that one episode of Breaking Bad, where Mr. Man watches little lady fucking die because he like he just kind of sat there and watched her fucking die. She was on heroin and shit, and he just kind of vomited and choked to death right there, and he's kind of like, you know, this is a good thing. This is the good thing if she dies right here. Man, fuck that guy. Mr. Man, Mr. White. Yeah, science. Fuck science. All my homies hate science class. Nah, science class was actually pretty sick. I had to blow bubbles and shit. Yo, if you didn't blow bubbles in science class, you missing out. I don't think I blew bubbles. No, I 100% blew bubbles in science class. That's a science thing. Just talking about gravity. Okay, wait a second. Okay, here's a gravity question. Okay, I blow into a balloon, and like the science of the fact is. Oh wait, no, I just answered my own goddamn question. Okay, so here's the thing. My question was, okay, if I blow into a fucking balloon, like with my own air, how come it sinks to the bottom? But when I blow in, but if you blow into a balloon, helium sinks to the top, right? But when you blow a bubble, like a bubble, it goes up, or like depending on the size, usually they go up, and depending on like the size and wind, they go up, right? I'm like, oh man, that makes. Wait, no, they don't. I'm so dumb. They don't go up. They both go down. Why the fuck did? No, some do go up though. Why? Like when I blow a big bubble, they go down. When I blow a small little BB bubble, they go up. Why go up? I don't know. Who knows why it go up? You go up because baby? I don't know, man. That's a weird question. Why do it go up? Oh, right. It's because fucking the bubble itself is made of fucking nothing, right? So it's just kind of like evening out, you know? It goes up and it's kind of like, okay, here we go. Oh, everything's all even, and then it just pops. That's only for like outside. If you're like inside, it just goes down. Like, no matter what, that shit don't go up ever. That shit don't float. It just go down. When we're outside, sometimes it just go up. And you're like, wow. Hey, buddy, that's crazy. Or am I dumb? I don't know, man. I'm tired. I should go to sleep. I've been saying tired like 10 times in a row. I don't know. I just think the thing is, you could just talk for so long. Okay, I'm well aware that I've been recording this for a while, and I've been talking for about 37 minutes and a little bit before that because I've been talking a little bit before that. And I just for a while. And I'm like, that's a lot, you know. You can write an entire like video essay. Like the amount of time you can do, the amount of time you can put in like fucking 37 minutes for like entertainment purposes, and something smart is fucking insane. Oh my god. No. I can't do this on my side. Every time I talk like this, it's always on my back. I'm gonna stop recording eventually. I feel like even after that, I'm still gonna start talking like a shit ton. Because I just keep rambling on for fucking hours upon hours, and then, well, I don't go for hours. I do go for a very long time. At least it feels like a long time.